Second baseman Brett Wisely.
On the hill tonight for the Toronto Blue Jays will be the left-handed veteran Yusei Kikuchi, making start number 19, 4-8 on the year with a 4.12 ERA. Kikuchi, 6 feet tall, 210-pounder. In his 6th year at the big league level, he will be a free agent after the year.
The history is Estrada fouls it out of. They've all hit off of Kikuchi.
Hey, he made a play. Nice going, Dad.
2-2. Got him.
Let's take a look at the StatCast.
Who is heading to the All-Star game this year. Ramos saw the numbers, just under 300. A dozen home runs. He is their center fielder. This is going to be caught. A soft liner out behind second. Leo Jimenez is there. So 2 down for Michael. Swung on and missed. A ball and a strike on Conforto, who had some very good years at play at all in 2022. And signed with the Giants. He's in his 2nd year now with San Francisco. Kikuchi out in front of 1-2. And the slider fouled back. And a swing and a miss. What a good start for Yusei. 3 up, 3 down with a couple of strikeouts. Both pitchers looking. They had signed Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and they had kind of committed to him at third base. Had Chapman to come back, I guess IKF would have become. It's that during the year last year, the Blue Jays made an offer to Chapman that he last year hot, but he has been swinging the bat well lately.
Being from Southern.
John Schneider was asked before the game, when you think back to Chapman's time with the Blue Jays, what do you think? Competitor, things like that. And we saw that. He's
this afternoon as well.
Swing and a miss. Kikuchi gets him.
That's a good one. Good sign from Yusei right there.
The Giants this year, he's hitting just .206.
It seems as though it's rampant.
And another strikeout for Yusei Kikuchi. He has fanned 4 of the first 5.
On that one.
So 2 down for the Cat. Hitting .269, 6 homers in 63 games. Got an OPS up around 7.
Good arm that can cut down a lot of opposing base stealers. The issue for the Giants this season is that the pitchers have not helped him a whole. Either though, one of the better ones in the game.
That one will run inside.
Decide whether you're going to turn that mid over or not.
Bounced foul down the third base. Zona against the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. Got another one. And Yusei Kikuchi is dialed in. And that's probably a reason why at times the results are so good. Mechanics good Canada do. It's just part of the throwing routine in Japan. This is popped up right center, and it'll be Varsho. And again, the wind moving that from right to left as he makes the catch, and Luis Matos to throttle back what you do between games.
And that's a good call after a few years, ball that helps him, and that's why he was much better in his first.
Gerald, a 26-year-old 4th-round pick in 2019 out of the University of Louisville. He is in his 2nd season, but for years and years and a few more years, Brandon Crawford was always the guy. Every time he turned on a giant. Very good defensive shortstop, but doesn't hit a lot. Former Diamondback. And the call is going to be made by Malachi Moore, the home plate umpire. That is another strikeout for Yusei Kikuchi. That is number 6.
In the zone, you get that good separation from the elevated fastball.
Now Brett Wisely, the second baseman. Years. Got into 51 games a year ago.
Against more righties, he'll get the bulk of that time.
People moving around on this team. There's a base hit through the right side for Wisely, and that is the first base runner tonight for the Giants.
Well, Melvin said today.
Thairo Estrada, line drive and right at Davis Schneider. And the Giants are retired. No score through 3. I mean, they are loaded. And again, it's a friendly, just an exhibition game. Francisco Elliot Ramos, the center fielder. Boy, both of these teams are having some really.
That around the game more and more.
Ramos drills one to deep center. Racing back, Varsho jumps, and it is gone. A line drive just to the right of straightaway center field. His team leading 13th home run on the season, and it's 1-0 Giants.
This young man is special. Bob Melvin said today that he was one of the first out at spring training, the first cuts to leave camp. That heater way in the middle of the plate. Too much plate.
Now a ball and a strike on Michael Conforto, the left fielder. Right on the corner, 1-2. Ton of swing and a miss, and like that, that's another strikeout. That's 7 through 3 1/3. He can have unbelievable swing and a miss stuff, but still swings at the first one, and he pops it up on the infield. Jimenez, the second baseman, still drifting back, and makes the catch. And there are very few routine. Would you think that, you know, the Blue Jays
remind the infielders, the outfield's huge back there. The outfielders play deep, so
that this ballpark is looking out to beyond center field. If we look straight out beyond center field, Angel Island and beyond that, and the Golden Gate Bridge, it's a phenomenal park. This is way up in the air to shallow left. And Davis Schneider is in to make the catch. Wilmer Flores retired. Can be awfully cool at night here in San Francisco. The wind's blowing pretty good too. There's a well-hit ball lined into left for a leadoff base hit. That ball had sound. Here in the big leagues. Bob Melvin wasn't kidding when he talked about how young the team is.
That's on the position player side. It's the pitching side that's very young.
The lead off the bottom of the 5th. And that's a base hit. And Bailey's going to make the turn and head to third. The throw will come into second base, and there are runners on the corners with nobody out. Field. Jimenez playing up the middle. And a swing and a miss. It is 0-2. That's strike 3. One down, and there's that big strikeout that you said he needed, Joe.
Well, there is a veteran pitcher just blowing a young.
The runner on, but the Blue Jays think something might be on, and they were right.
Easy score, and a safety squeeze.
Now he goes around, so maybe the first pitch was just a decoy. But here,
use the curveball and/or the slider.
Use the slider. 3 balls and a strike. A strike, and 3-2 now. 1 out, 3-2. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Kikuchi, number 9. On a play off to the right, 0-1.
The part I like about the way he's using the fastball right now is he's not.
0-2. And now the 0-2. Missed inside. Ground ball to short. Backhanded by Bichette. And in time to get him. And what a job by Kikuchi. First and third, nobody out. And the Giants do not score. Kikuchi will start him with a curve.
Complements the fastball at the top of the zone even better. There it is.
1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out another, and that is a season high. Tonight, 0 for 2 and a couple of strikeouts. In the air to right field, coming on Springer to make the catch. Conforto retired, 2 down. 4th in the career for Matt Chapman. Hit hard but foul, and it's 0-2. You know how they say you put things on your mantle?
You big mantle.
He must have a pretty big mantle, because he's got a bunch of those.
Well, he is a treat to watch play the third base position, and we got to see that in the Blue Jays uniform for sure, and he's doing it again here in a Giants uniform.
And Chapman is called out on strikes. 11 tonight for Kikuchi through 6 innings. And Yusei Kikuchi is, you know, sometimes in a game when you're pitching them. Yes. To the Velcro pad. 2-2 as Kikuchi continued. Checked it there. All that.
Right
yeah,
there.
I don't remember all that.
Remote. Is that legal?
This is popped up, maybe trouble, and it drops right between 3 Blue Jays. A bloop single for Flores. And now a strike to Patrick Bailey. Bailey 1 for 2. And Kikuchi out in front of him 0-2 here. And there is number 12 to match a career high. Down, and here is Luis Matos. Ground ball to third. Clement to second 1. On to first for 2. Clement to Jimenez to Guerrero, and what an outstanding. And he's back out for the 8th. His 9th Estrada. And here's one driven to deep left. And it is a 1-run game. A home run for Fitzgerald to make it 3-2.
I like the way Yusei came out and went with 2 fastballs. I'm okay with that. Challenging the hitter at the bottom of the order wasn't his best him tonight. He's still up a run.
Now Brett Wisely. All night. Yeah, he's been up at 95, 96.
You throw in your sliders and curveballs and falling behind and end up walking somebody.
Yep.
When you're up.
Just low, but cold a strike. And a swing and a miss to get him. And that is a new career high for Yusei Kikuchi with strikeout number 13. And it also looks like it'll be the last batter he faces tonight. John Schneider is out. And with a couple of righties coming up at the top of the order, one of whom has homered off Kikuchi tonight, that is going to be all. What a performance by him.
Very fair, too. I love that John Schneider allowed Kikuchi to go back out here in the 8th inning. He gives up the homer, comes back with the punch out. What a fantastic evening for the Blue Jays left-hander.
And the Blue Jay fans who are kind of clustered on the first base side of the field, a standing ovation for Yusei Kikuchi as he makes his way into the dugout.